Dallas Cowboys taking on the Shamrocks of San Diego. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead. And we're off in week 2. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Second down and 6 now.
It's now second and 6.
They hand it off. It's Blue. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That was a first down pickup of 8.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
On to give, this is Blue. It's a 4-yard pickup there that moves him to 3rd and 5. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. And always just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Interesting decision here, opening drive, Charles, 4th and short. You're in field goal range. We'll see what they do.
I just shake a fist at my offense and say, go get it, guys, because if you can't pick up 4th and short here, we're probably in trouble the rest of the game. Show some confidence, show some aggressiveness, go pick it up.
They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. They run with Blue. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and busts through it for a solid gain.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Second and 5.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's Blue. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
Cowboys, first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Toss play to the right to Blue. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0.
Shamrocks nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. gets across the 25.
At their own 27-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. On the ground with a rookie from Auburn. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. You look at this Cowboy defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's the conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all. That's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be second down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Started the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
Prescott down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Touchdown, Dallas.
A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The kicker on for
Aubrey now for the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Cowboys 14. Shamrocks nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Looking deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. A big play there. And even 60 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the Give them 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
It's now 3rd and
2 minutes gone by, second quarter. They'll try to run this one in. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the second quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays. Because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have more like 6 or 7. Which one do you like here? Because that's essentially what you're going for right now. That spot of the field, call one of those and go get 6.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in. But I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
Prescott to throw it. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
Here we go.
To throw is Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On the carry, this is Blue. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Give him 15 there. The Cowboys have a first. Things looking much rosier for them here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing. Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Ball under 32, it's 2nd and 2. Here's Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Lamb. And Lamb going to have a Cowboys first down as he'll get it done inside the 25. That one goes for 8 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Prescott yet again. And he comes back with one complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Prescott. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And a good return here as he takes it out past the 30-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Going up top. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to go up top again. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Yellow.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. We'll try and do this. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I know we don't have a special scoreboard to show it, but the offense, they've surrendered more sacks than they have points thus far. This defense, they're winning in all phases of the game right now.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yeah, here we go. It's flying.
Now a handoff up the middle. Blue. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. As they stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Now 2nd and 3.
Yeah, here we go. It's flying.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Will swing this out to Blue. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the 1st half.
Offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
40-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So not the greatest of first halves for them, but a little ray of light here at the end. The late turnover becomes 3 points before the break.
Well, they certainly needed something positive to go their way. Maybe 3 points doesn't seem like a huge deal in the grand scheme of things, but at least it's something to build on as they head into the half.
Brandon offering a kickoff for the Cowboys.
So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this 1st half. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. One-sided first half, 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard
line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Here's 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Go on, 80. My side.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Now he'll tuck this and run. That'll go as a loss of 9, and it leads to 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Go on, 80. Hey, 43, 43, 15.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Donovan Ezeraku able to record his 5th sack of the season. And on now is the punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. That's taken it around the 40. Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Yeah, here we go.
They start the drive with a give to Blue. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
That was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 93 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only they're controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain, the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run with Mitchell. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Prescott. This is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get Down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner, because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Yellow.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. And get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. They'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. 3 quarters in the books.
It's a gain of 4.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Fire down these 2. Fire down these 2.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. And instead, it's 4th down.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. On 1st down, it's Blue. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. 115 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. They'll try and run again with Blue. They're going to snap this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. In motion goes the tight end. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
At the 14-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Blue. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
He was brought down.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
There we go.
Back to throw here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes these down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
First and goal, Dallas.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Now back to throw. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
They'll look to throw. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
Touchdown, Dallas.
3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. Aubrey now for the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Cowboys 31, Shamrocks nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Yellow. 180.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Now he's going to step up and run. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. But after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And he is caught. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Here's Mahomes to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Yellow. 180.
And again, it's Mahomes. And Mahomes will do it himself. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down.
It certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired, while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go before with such little time remaining. And that will force a turnover on downs. Now a shotgun handoff. Blue. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Second and 7.
Here we go. 26.
They go again with Blue. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
Yeah, here we go.
On third down, they run with Blue. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a fourth down. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys.